Hey, I'm Dr. Atkins from Blue Oasis, and today I would like to talk to you about cat parasites. And I have my assistant Courtney here to ask me some questions.
Dr. Atkins, what are the most common parasites that affect cats?
The most common parasites that we'll see in cats are fleas, ticks, tapeworms, roundworms, and mites. Typically, ear mites are the more common.
How do I know if my cat has parasites?
That's a very good question because sometimes you don't even know because you can't see them from the outside. So if your cat has an external parasite like fleas and ticks, it can be a little bit easier to see them. But sometimes we catch these internal parasites like roundworms and tapeworms, and sometimes even ear mites on their physical exam or when we do their yearly fecal sampling.
Can my cat get heartworms, and how are they prevented?
Yes, cats actually can get heartworms. It's not very common for us to see it just because they're not as susceptible or prone to getting heartworm disease as dogs can be, but it actually can be very deadly if they do contract even one heartworm. So that's why we always recommend that you keep them on their prevention.
How can I prevent my cat from getting parasites?
So the best way to keep them from getting parasites is prevention. So we typically will recommend that your pet stays on a monthly prevention to help prevent them from contracting fleas and ticks and heartworms. And then it can also help us protect against some of our intestinal parasites as well.
Can my indoor cat get parasites?
Yes, your indoor cat actually can get parasites. We will see sometimes where you can actually bring in fleas and ticks and things on your clothing, and your cat can contract them that way. And then there's also the potential for spread from other animals in the house.
What should I do if I suspect my cat has a parasite?
If you suspect that your cat has a parasite, I definitely recommend that you reach out to us and we will help you confirm that.
How often should my cat be checked for parasites?
We typically will recommend once a year fecal screening for our patients to help us rule out some of our more common intestinal parasites. But we also recommend that you bring them in yearly so that we can screen for some of those external parasites that you may not see, especially ear mites.
Can parasites in cats be transmitted to humans?
There are a few different types of parasites in cats that can actually be transmitted to humans, which is why it's very important that if you suspect your cat may have one, that you reach out to us so that we can help guide you on what the next best steps would be.
What are the long-term effects of untreated parasite infections in cats?
Some of the long-term effects that can happen for cats who are left untreated could be lethargy. Sometimes they'll have some weight loss. There can be lots of scratching that will go on, especially if they have fleas, scratching at the ears, scratching all over their body. And then if it's intestinal parasites and they're undetected for a long time, it can cause a lot of weight loss and maldigestion and just some bad complications that can happen.
How do I choose the right parasite prevention for my cat?
We are your best resource in helping find the best prevention for your cat. So I always recommend talking to your veterinarian about what you would like to keep your cat on, because there's lots of different options.
Are there any natural remedies for treating parasites in cats?
So as far as natural remedies go, I don't know of any that have been proven to be successful, but we will typically recommend that you just keep them on something that will help prevent them from getting intestinal parasites, heartworms, fleas, and ticks. And there haven't been any proven natural remedies that can work. If you have any questions about cat parasites, don't hesitate to reach out to us so that we can help guide any of the questions that you may have.